What did Zelda tell Link when he couldn't open the door? Triforce. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Wednesday, August 24th, 2022, and we are back to do some more Elixir Exercism. Today, I'm looking at the list. I don't want to do PIDs or processes. I want to wait and do that a little bit later. I guess we'll do regular expressions, and oh my lord, I am scared of this. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So regular expressions in Elixir follow the PCRE specification, also called Perl compatible regular expressions. Similarly to other popular languages like Java, JavaScript, or Ruby, the regex module offers functions for working with regular expressions. Some of the string module functions accept regular expressions as arguments as well. Note, this exercise assumes that you already know regular expression syntax. I don't really. I mean, I use them a little tiny bit. Including character classes, quantifiers, groups, and captures. If you need a refresh of your regular expression knowledge, check out one of those sources. Oh my god, they got like 20 different sources here. Yeah, so like to do this tutorial, I need to read a whole book. Oh lord. Regex. All right, let's we'll see how we can go here. So regular expressions in Elixir. The most common way to common way to create regular expressions is to use the ~r sigil. So ~r. So sigils in general is an Elixir way to have like shorthands. So in this case, like sigil R, and let's see if we can actually yeah, let's just open up docs. So if you look up the sigil function, sigil, so like sigil n, for example, this lets you write something like this in kind of plain text, sigil n, and then the kind of like date time that you're looking for, and it'll translate it into a date time value. But all this is built on top of a function called sigil_n. So like this whole like shorthand, at compile time, it's just converted into a function. So if you ever need to reference the function, or you're just kind of interested in how this works, that is how it works. So ~r is just going to be a sigil for regular expressions. Yeah, so ~r lets you define a regular expression matching equals tilde/2 operator. Can be used to perform a regex max that returns a Boolean result. Alternatively, there are also match question mark functions in the regex module, as well as string modules. So you can have an example. You can have this is a test, and you want to match this string against this regular expression, and tilde equals will always return a Boolean. Similarly, you can do string.match. I'd probably use string.match. I feel like that reads a little bit better, but that's just me. Capture. If a simple Boolean check is not enough, use the regex.run function to get a list of all captures, or nil if there was no match. The first element in the return list is always a match for the whole regular expression, and the following elements are matched groups. So in this example, if a simple Boolean is not enough, I'm going to return a list of all captures, or nil if there is no match. The first element in the return list is always a match for the whole regular expression, and the following elements are matched groups. Matched groups. See, that's I'm like falling out of my... Like, I kind of understand what this is. This is basically saying, like, look for a digit, and then a space, and then the characters APPLES, and so I can see why that matches 7 apples. I'm not 100% sure why I get 7 there. That is more my ignorance of regular expressions. Modifiers. The behavior of a regular expression can be modified by appending special flags. When using a sigil to create a regular expression, add the modifiers after the second delimiter. Common modifiers are I, U. I makes a match case insensitive. U enables Unicode specification patterns like /p and can cause character classes like /w/s, etc. to also match Unicode. This is a test. For test, it's case insensitive. It will match. Okay. So this is all part of log parser, which is just the regular expression concept. All right. After a recent security review, you have been asked to clean up the organization's archived log files. Alrighty. Oh man. I think I actually observed somebody working on this test or this case as part of the Elixir, the exhort that Exercism is running. And I remember being scared at even just watching him do this. This is gonna be dangerous. All right, so we'll open that. We'll open that. Here we'll put the test file, and here we'll put the README, and we'll close the sidebar. All right, let's take a look. Move this up a little. Introduction. After a recent security review, you've been asked to clean up the organization's archive log files. Identified garbled log lines. You need some idea of how many log lines in your archive do not comply with current standards. You believe that a simple test reveals whether a log line is valid. To be considered a valid log line, to be considered valid, a line should begin with one of the following strings. Debug, info, warning, error. Is it checking for dash? No, just debug. Okay. Okay. Let's just do this. Let's try to do this as like basic as possible. So I want to open up the docs here because we are definitely going to be referencing the docs. All right. Let's see here. Match first argument. How do I want to do this? Is this? Why is this not? There it is. Let's take a look at the string module. Say match split. We'll use this. Yeah, we'll just we're gonna keep this really dumb and we'll clean this up later. So we're looking for debug, info, warning, or error. Does it mention anything about case sensitivity? You need the idea of how many log lines you believe that simple test reveal. Speaking of one of the following strings, implement on short returns true if the log line is valid. Okay. We're not actually, we're mentioning line, not that. So we can say debug. Now, you can actually, I think you can do the or stuff here. Oh man, this is going to be dangerous because like I don't know. Cheat sheet. Not. Start word, escape tab. One or more. Exactly between match. Or yeah, we want the bar. So let's try this. Let's say debug info. Do we need to break the I think we may need to escape the hard brackets. Warning or error. I'm gonna just do it like that, and we'll see if it passes or fails. Yeah, that fails. Okay, let's escape these hard brackets. Let's see if that helps. That helps some. Still have one failure, which fails. Bad start to bug. Returned. Line must start with the level. Oh, it has to start? Should begin. Okay. Okay. If we put a $sign there, that's the start, right? Start end of a string. Maybe it's a bracket. Beginning. Matches the beginning of a string or the beginning of a line if the multi-line flag is enabled this match position on a character. Examples. /W plus G. Lord, word. Matches the beginning of the line word. Modifier. Okay, let's I don't think we want that. I think we want caret. That might work. Alright, that works. We'll call it success. And move right along. Shortly after starting the log parsing project, you realize that one application's logs aren't split into lines like the others. In this project, what should have been on separate lines is instead on a single line connected by fancy arrows such as blah and blah. In fact, any string that has a first character of less than and a last character of that, and any combination of the following characters in between can be used for the separator of these logs. Implement the split line function that takes a line and returns a list of strings. Okay. Oh lordy. Split. Let's see here. Split binary. Pattern options. Divides a string into parts based on a pattern, returns a list of these parts. The pattern may be a string, list of strings, regular expression. Or compile program. Okay. Parts true. Alright, what is this monstrosity they're asking for? Any string that has the first character of that. So first character, that would be caret, and then the less than sign. And the last character is the $sign, right? $sign that. Right. And yeah, word plus. Okay. Any combination of the following characters, that, or that, in between can be used as separator. So we're looking for between. Any, not any, maybe? Any of A, B, or C. It might work. So squiggly star equals dash. Alright, let's give this a shot. We'll collapse. We'll run test at split line. And we've got 3 failures. What fails? Any string has a first character of that and a last character of that, any combination. I don't think we need the dollar there. Because we're not looking for the arrow to end on the the end of the line. I think we're just looking for, it's got to be this. It's got to be the greater than, and then any of this gibberish, and then another another greater than. Let's try this. Fails. Fails. All right, let's see. What is one that fails? Why does it fail? All right, so given info, start processing and success, it expects, oh, so given this line, the stars, the squigglies, oh, is that a space? No, what character is that? Oh, you know what? I might be, I think my font ligatures might be messing this up. I'm going to turn those off while we're doing this, because I think that's messing with the, yeah. That's messing with the rendered visual here. Alright, so those are just squigglies. Okay. See, the problem with regular expressions like this is like, I mean, how do you like know what's working or what's not? All you get here is this like, it failed. And you're like, okay, well, like, why did it fail? And like, at that point, like, you are so lost, and like, it's just magic incantations. So what are we getting back here? What is it returning us? It's returning us left, right. Split line, is it not? Log parse split line comes in. It's just returning 1. It's not returning. It's not finding the star. Alright. So let's see here. Not any. Word plus ABC. Character set. Match any character in this set. Matches A, B, or C. Is it only matching a single character? Is that what it's complaining about? Yeah, so like it matched this. No. No, it just returned 1 line. Maybe it's like any number. Escaped characters. Oh. What you have to escape the star? that it? Let's test a cursor. No, that failed. Do any of these work? My cursor. 20 tests, 3 failures, 22. Yeah, I mean, some are working. But not all of them. Alright, so just this one, cursor. Alright, so given a string, info, start period. Oh, whoa. Yeah, no, that I'm not worried about the info stuff yet. Match. Don't know which ones. What do I have to? What special characters do I have to escape? Plus TMR0. Following characters have special meaning and should be preceded by a backslash representing their literal character. Okay. I did that. I don't think I need to do the other ones. I think that's the only one I need to escape. This is not fair to have people do this module when they don't know regular expressions. It's a whole language in and of itself. All right, let's look back at the concept, because usually they kind of sprinkle stuff here in the concept to help you. Capturing. I makes sense, so U makes Unicode patterns. Causes character classes like W and S, etc. to also match Unicode. Yeah, that's not going to help us. Let's jump into, we're going to open the editor, because this one will actually have hints. So this is the instructions for splitting the log line. Don't forget to escape. Yeah, we are doing that. Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, it's not breaking anything. Split. Why is it? Am I getting the regular expression syntax wrong? I mean, they use R. They use these R slashes. Why does the documentation use these curly braces? What is the what does the regex module do? I mean, they use backslashes. Oh, that's because they're doing it. They're doing it inline. I mean, I don't know why some use. I don't know why string.match uses the or split even. I don't know why they'd use that type of sigil. And the other one uses the other one kind of sigil. Comma, break on space. Let me see. Split. They use that. No, I'm confused. Why? Maybe, I mean, if it's a function, maybe if you pass it in as a function, you have to use those different characters, but if you just mention no, because you do it up here. Why is that? Well, we're gonna look in the forum. Regex braces versus slash. That's gonna return a zillion things. I don't know. I don't think that's the main cause of our thing here. Let's just try. Let's try. Just opening an IEX session and let's just try some stuff here. So we'll do string dot split split, and we'll put in ABC, and then we'll say we want to split on the regular expression comma, and what do we get? We get ABC. Okay, so now let's say it's going to be a star star. Let's say tilde star, and we'll just say tilde. Now, instead, we want to split on any of these characters, either the tilde or the escaped star. What do we get? We get that. Okay, that is looking closer. Although we don't expect the we want any like sequential list of them. I'm kind of curious, so let's try equals minus. Let's see if we get equal and minus here, what that does. Those break. We want like continuous though. We want to capture like a groups and references. Group multiple tokens together and create a capture group for extracting substrings or back reference. What is this? HA plus. Group multiple tokens together and create a capture group for extracting a substring or using a back reference. So ha plus will match ha 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 ha. Ha. Okay. Maybe that's what we want. So we want to match. Is it any? No. Do we need to escape those? Interesting. No, maybe we need the plus after. No. IEX. I messed up. Alright, what do we want here? Bracket, we do not want to escape that. Why don't you finish? What are you waiting for? Gosh, what's the key command to get out of this without destroying it? I think it's like What is it? IS escape. What is it? I don't want helicopters. I want Elixir. What is this? Autocomplete. Help. T. I don't want T. Oh man. Kill? No. That's not what I want either. I don't know. What is... So we've got bracket. No, we need another slash to end the interesting. That looks good. Let's try that. So we want a group with more than one. And let's run tests. Oh. Gotta get out of that. Yeah, let's clear all this. We're gonna run all the split line tests. It failed. We got failed with a new error though, which is always exciting. Alright. Maybe it didn't fail with a new error. Nope, it's still not working as we want it to. Split lines. What don't we like about this? Let's get rid of the bracket stuff for now. I'm kind of curious what this just even looks like. Like if it breaks anything. Okay. So this one is failing, and instead of returning this list, it's got the brackets on the end, which kind of makes sense. That's the same reason that's failing. Symbols other than equals out do not split. Alright, so how do you match those? I don't think you need a caret there. So we're not matching the first part of the line. Symbols between angular brackets aren't required, so it's optional. How do we do optional stuff? Any of A, B, and C, not. Start and word boundary, capture group, non-capturing group, positive look ahead, negative look ahead, 0 or 1. 0, 1, 1 or more, O or 1. I think we want star there. I don't think we want plus. I think we want star, but we got to escape star. Elixir demands it, right? No. Now this is not working. Control group. Capture group. 1 or more, 0 or more, 0 or more, 1 or more, 1, 0. 0. Exactly 5. Between 1. Yeah, because when I have that plus in, I mean, the failure I'm getting is that, like, the tests that are failing are, symbols between angular brackets aren't required. So it's freaking out because it's trying to break with bracket, and then, stuff in the middle, but it's not there. And so I've got a plus symbol there, which kind of leads me to believe I want star. Maybe I don't have to escape star at that moment because I'm using star as it's intended within the regular expression language. Right? Oh, there you go. Wow. Okay. All right. Step 2 is done. Number 3. What is number 3? Let's break this. We'll collapse this again. And we'll get the readme up, and we'll look at number 3. Remove artifacts from log. You have found that some upstream processing of the logs has been scattering the text end of line followed by a line number without intervening space throughout the logs. Implement remove artifacts function to take a string and remove all occurrences of end of line text, case insensitive, and return a clean log line. Lines not containing end of line text should be returned unmodified. Just remove the end of the line string. There's no need to adjust the white space. So given end of line and a bunch of numbers, remove them. Okay. So we can't use match, we can't use split. Replace? Do they want us to use replace? I think so, right? Because you can't. Yeah, I mean, the regular expression, the reason I'm asking is because if you look at the regular expression concept, they talk about matching captures. They don't talk about replace, but this feels like a natural reason you would use replace. So yeah, let's do that. You could use string.replace. That's basically the same function. Pattern replacement options. Yeah, I'll use string replace. Why not? So given a line and this some regular expression, R, replace it with nothing. And we are looking for the string end of line. Do we have to say anything special about minuses and stuff. Any characters. No, I don't. Maybe we would do it in the in like this, because we're looking for like the sequence end of line. So the match is end of line. We're gonna run it. It's not gonna work completely because we haven't done the numbers yet. But I just kind of want to see what this looks like. So it did not find the insensitive ones. Any of these work? What is this? Leaves other lines unchanged, removes multiple lines. So, given this test, so this failed. End of line to whatever. Yeah, kept the 2 or whatever. Okay. So now we want to match end of line and then any of these 0 to 9 maybe? And then we want insensitive, so we want I. No. Remove artifacts. Run at cursor. 7, 9, 7, 7. Oh, we want. This is a second capture group, right? Or would you just put a plus there or a star there? Normally, in a production environment, I would be running with test.watch, which basically will just rerun the test over and over. You have to kind of set that up per project, so it's not something I can, like, I would have to install it on each example, and we haven't done that. Does not remove end of line if not followed by a line number. Oh, you have to have. Okay. So that would be a plus. You have to have something, right? There we go. That looks good. Yeah, regular expressions really are the antithesis of Perl's write once and read never code line. They're also like a great reason why you want to have a unit test to verify your contract here. All right, number 4. Tag lines with usernames. You have noticed that some of the log lines include sentences that refer to users. These sentences always contain the string user in quotes, followed by one or more white space characters and then a username. You decide to tag such lines. Implement a function tag with username that processes log lines. Lines that do not contain the string user remain unchanged. For lines that contain the string user, prefix the line with user followed by the username. For example, info user Alice created a new project. You would return Alice user Alice and then whatever it was. I assume they're making the assumption that the username does not have a space in it because I don't know if the name I would never know if her name is actually like Alice created might be her username. I don't know. So I'm gonna make the assumption that it's a white space would break that, but you can also assume, yeah, here string users followed by one or more white space character. There's at most one occurrence of the string user on each line. Usernames are non-empty strings. Okay. All right. So I guess the first thing we would want to do is like if string dot match line, and then we would do a regular expression, and we are looking for the string user. I don't think there's any case insensitivity to that, but we'll do that. So if that is, else, so if it's not, we'll just return line. If there is, then we would return our processed one, which would be string dot, no. We would need to get the name. Lord. We would need to get the name and then prepend it. Oh man. Alright. I think we're gonna need to use the capture stuff. Run. So like here they called run against Alice has 7 apples. They were looking for D apples. I'm looking for kind of the opposite. Like, they're going to be given a line like this. Let's put this in here for now. And what I need to do is I need to match user space and then the word, which is /w. And that should return to me a list with 2 items, right? Let's run this. IEX. So I got user A. Do I want W? What do I want here? Word digit white space. Not word digit white space. Word. Oh. Oh, I'm finally starting to like understand. No. Match G, match. I'm finally like starting to grok what this cheat sheet is like. So you get an expression up top, you get this chunk of text here at the bottom. So if you want to match all the digits, you would do /D, and it would show you there are no digits. /S was like if I'm looking for the term was, then I'd get it there. I don't know why S is there. Interesting. Okay. But \W, that's returning like characters. Match any word character. Yeah, that's not matching words. Can you capture? I mean, you could capture like A through Z or O through 9, right? But you want it as a group. You're looking for star. No. XR. Oh, you want insensitive. Can you do flags case sensitive? Oh, so okay, yeah. So like this is, so we are looking for a group. That group has to have either A through Z or 0 through 9, 0 or more, and then it's got to have a space. And so this is finding, it's not finding gscanner.com or temple period because those are not included here. Okay. I think this might be something. I think this might be close to what we want. So I want to match user space and then anything with 0 through 9 and then another space. Insensitive, I think. User Alice. Okay. And then I could just do the capture, which would be the last element. Interesting. All right, let's copy this in. Let's see what we get. So this is going to be a line, and we want the list last element. That'll be the name, and then we just return the line with yeah, just concatenated USER, and then whatever the name was, then a space, and then whatever the line was. Oh, I need a pipe character there. All right, let's run this. Run at cursor. Oh, I gotta get out of IEX. Run at cursor. We got failures. Function no inline last. What? Well, it may not find it. Yeah, we're not guaranteed that that's going to be. What does run return if there is no match? Run. Runs the regular expression against the given string until the first match. It returns a list with all captures or nil if no match is found. Okay. Let's try this. Name. No. Case. Case. I don't think you want that. It's gonna say like when that is a list. When it's nil, just return the line. When it's a list, return list dot last given list. And that'll be name equals. Oh Lord, what are we doing? Run a cursor. Yeah, that's a lot of failures. So why does this one fail? All right, let's look at the first failure. Multiple spaces can appear after the word user. Okay, so we'll handle multiple spaces. Another capture group with one or more spaces, right? All right, that looks good. Username can be delimited by tabs. Can be delimited by tabs. What are you talking about? So given the string error user tab, okay, so you're matching space or tab. Maybe? No. That is not what we want. Maybe just \s for white space. Any amount of white space. Username can be delimited by tabs. So they want to allow us to break. Given this string, error space user tab, bang bang bang, tab does not have valid payment options. We need to discover that bang 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 is the name. And so yeah, we can't match on a space right there. We need to match on a collection group. Does not work. User space, one or more space. Can you have more than one space? So let's try space rather than a second capture group. Multiple spaces. Okay, so we can't do that. Can you do plus just after a arbitrary symbol? So oh, tabs. So it's still not finding tabs. It's because tabs is not. I suppose because tabs is part of. Or it's expecting this. It's not matching. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Imagine what recording time we're up to at this point. Username can be delimited by tabs. So basically you're telling me instead of spaces, you're supposed to be able to use tabs. And you're allowed to use, it's allowed to be multiples. It feels like it would be the hard bracket. Any of these. 0 or more, 1 or more. Maybe. Did they put the plus? Did I put the plus? Yeah, I did the star outside. I did the star in the capture group for this. Maybe instead of having the plus there, it would be star. Any sequence of spaces or tabs. No. Multiple spaces can appear after. Yeah, we don't want that. Alright. Username can be delimited by tabs. So instead of matching one or more spaces, yeah, I mean, I think it would have been. I think it would have been the or. A, B, or C, D. Maybe it's just like slash tabs? I want to run that. I don't expect any failure change. Yeah, it's. No. None of these work. And this works. Why does that fail everything else? Oh. Lordy. Limited by tabs. Tab line feed carriage return white space. There's one or more spaces. Do it as a group. Any. See. I swear you'd have to do that as a group. Maybe you don't need the or. T plus and bracket. Multiple. It doesn't allow that. can't do plus outside there. I don't know. This is very frustrating because it's like the goal of this exorcism is to learn the language of Elixir, not the language of regular expressions. And if this was about learning regular expressions, I'd be a little bit more excited about like working through it, but it's not, and that's very frustrating. What else is failing? Username can end with end of line. I don't know. I'm actually gonna cheat. I don't like doing this, but oh, the community stations are locked. I can't look at them yet. I mean, I guess I could send it to a mentor, but like the mentor's just gonna give me the magical incantation that they're not gonna be able to teach me anything about. I don't know. That is very. I don't know. I'm at a moment where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this recording. Usernames can be delimited by tabs. So I just want to make sure I understand this failure. So it's passing in user \t exclamation point. Oh, I think I was on the wrong thing because it's looking for user triple bang. The problem is what I'm returning is user, and I'm not including the triple bang. I think we might have had a problem here. Or bang. Yeah. Can be delivered with tabs and new lines. Alright, wow. Oh, that is frustrating. Remove artifacts. Match. I guess, like, I never, when I was going through when I was understanding what is a username, what characters make up a username, I never considered that a username could be made up with the character bang. How did they explain that? So they explained it with, let's collapse that, we'll bring that back up. You have noticed that some of the log lines include sentences that refer to users. These sentences always contain the string user followed by one or more whitespace characters and then a username. You decide to tag such lines. Implement a function, tag with username. Lines that do not contain the word string. We want to change for lines that contain the word user, prefix line user followed by the username. You can assume that each occurrence of the string user is never followed by one or more whitespace characters. There's notice one character. Usernames are non-empty strings that do not contain whitespace. I mean, that's the problem. I'm making this like assumption that like the username is A through Z and 0 through 9. That is my problem. So Maybe I should use the /W or /D. Let's try those. /W/D or /D. And we'll continue to run that cursor. Yeah, /W doesn't capture the exclamation point. Word, digit, white space. I don't know what word is. Yeah. Alright, I'll do this, AZ09 and bang. I'm curious as to what the community solution is like that or is around. Okay. Well, let's keep pushing forward. Username can end with the end of line. And the end of line. That's a really bad string to use in this example. You could have. I mean, you like when you're writing a tutorial, like if you're doing regular expressions and the end of line is such a, it's a conceptual term. You should. It's like who's on first for tutorials. All right. So given so let's see this test here. I'm just gonna close this for now. So given this test, so given info new log for user Johnny, and Johnny's being at the end of the line, it should return user Johnny, and we're not doing that. What are we doing? We're getting user, but it's not getting Johnny. It's not capturing Johnny because why? So our capture is here. I think it's because of the plus. I think we need a star there to say that it may have white space at the end, but it doesn't require it to have white space at the end. What is... Curious what the list is for this. Spec list. Label. Debug. I'm just going to run this test right here. Run a cursor. Is it not? I want to run this test. It's there. Surprised I didn't put a new line there. So it captured user space, but then it had nothing there. Oh, it's the underscore again. We don't have underscores as an allowable username character. There's got to be a better. There's got to be a better regular expression command for like character. You know, it's like I don't know. I feel like it's unfortunate they don't teach that with the that passes now. All right. Let's keep on trucking. Run that cursor. What do we mean now? Oh, now we just have the Unicode stuff. Works for Ukrainian names with emoji. Lovely. Alright, so they start to talk a little bit about this. Modifiers. Enables Unicode specifiers like /p and can cause also match like /p. What is /p? Explain. Matches the P character. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, are they looking for? But you can't like. Lord, I don't know. What is this gonna be? Because I can't capture AZ09 because these characters are not in AZ format. What are you doing to me? Digit. See, /W should be what I want. Matches word characters, alphanumeric and underscore. I mean, but even word, like, that doesn't capture bangs. So, like, that would never work for those other ones. Um, how the hell am I supposed to do this? It would be nice if they gave you a Unicode example right here. Common modifiers are I, makes case insensitive U, enables Unicode specific patterns like /p. I don't know why I did /p, it just said it was the P character. /p. I don't get that. Oh, because I guess you have to put on the modifier here. Unicode. Error. I don't think case sensitive. Unrecognizable Unicode character /p. What the hell are they talking about? Unicode specific patterns like /p. I have no idea. Unicode. tabs are blank. This looks interesting. I wonder what it's like. Got the double brackets. That's, let's say I got rid of all this, and we'll do printing character. And then we'll put a U at the end. Let's take out this debug. I feel like I'm messing with my output. Why is this only green? Oh, because am I only testing here? Let's test the whole file. I think we're at the end. Wow. Okay. I think this is done finally. Yeah, I mean this part right here where you can do a regular expression and you can clarify one of the groups with these like special terms seems very valuable. Cool. I'm done. Like I think well, let's see. Exercism, submit, lib, block parser. Oh my lord. What are you gonna tell me? I passed. Yes. Oh, I am done with this. Let's look at the community solutions. Valid line. That looks pretty close. That looks pretty close. Space. All but first. Do tags. Yeah. I don't know. Anybody have any stars here? Nobody's starred. I got a couple stars. Why? I'm supposed to be sorted by most starred. But these have 0 stars. And somebody had a star. I don't get that. Run S plus U. I don't know why. Like when I did space like /s, like I didn't get tabs captured there. I mean everybody's using that. I don't know. That didn't work for me. Match 1 line. All right. Well, I'm done. I'm done with this exercise. Lordy, this was a tough one. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not very good with regular expressions. So we'll consider this done. And oh my lord, if you made it to the end of this video, you deserve a lollipop. Because that was painful. But yeah, we're gonna mark this as complete. We're gonna publish our solution. And yeah, next time we will not be doing more regular expressions. I don't think we're gonna come back to these for a long time. Next time we'll do something a little easier. We'll do like keyword list or something. But yeah, until then, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you. Bye bye.